First up, we have David Wilson of the Miami Herald. David, go ahead. David, it's not working again. Just type it to me. We're going to move on to Manny Navarro of The Athletic. Manny, go ahead.
Hey, dear. We just talked to Mike Harley. You talked about how they felt challenged, to kind of step up this week. Obviously, the struggles earlier in the year, especially with the deep balls, etc. To get those early ones, to get the game going fast. How much did that help you guys tonight? And I guess, can you speak a little bit to Mike, stepping up and having such a big game like you did?
Yeah, no doubt. I think he helped us a lot. Will made a great catch on the first play, and then Harley took it the distance. I think that's what we need. I think we're going to keep after throwing the ball deep and keep trusting those guys, and I think those guys will make plays. Mike played a great game. He stepped up. Like you said, I think the receivers felt challenged all week just from inside the building, so he stepped up, and he had an outstanding game. I'm happy for him.
Awesome. Next up, we're going to go to David Foronas of the Sun Sentinel. David, go ahead.
You mentioned Will in there as well, and early on, it seemed like he was really going to have a big game as well. The offense kind of didn't find him again later on as the game continued and progressed. Just what happened there was just the flow of the game, was just the way Virginia was playing, and obviously you did have a lot of success on Monday night here, regardless.
Yeah, I think it was just the flow of the game. I think everybody knows our tight ends are really, really good. So I think a lot of teams focus on those guys. And if they do that, I think it opens up to everybody else. That's why Mike had a great game. Pope played good. Wiggs played good as well. So I'm proud of those guys. We got to just keep getting better.
Next up, we have Susan Miller-Degnan of the Miami Herald. Susan, go ahead. Susan, I think you're still on mute.
Okay, here we go. Derek, one half of the season is over. How fast has it gone for you, and what are your thoughts now after half the season going into the bye week as far as how you feel you've done, how you feel you guys could still improve, and what you're looking forward to in the second half?
Yeah, it's going super fast. I feel like every year the season flies by. But as far as the first half of the season, I mean, we're 5-1. Obviously, we want to be 6-0. We lost one game to Clemson. We got a bye week this week. I think we start getting a lot of guys back. So we just got to keep stacking. I think the second half of the season, that's where the great teams are going to step up. You got to just take one week at a time. You can't overlook anybody. You got to just try to go 1-0 every single week, and the rest will take care of itself.
All right, Derek, this next question is from David Wilson of the Miami Herald. And David asks, did you see a different attitude from the wide receivers this week? And was there anything you felt like Mike did well today that wasn't necessarily happening earlier this year?
Yeah, no doubt. I think, like I said, I think inside the building from coaches and just from everybody, and I mean, those guys are smart guys. Everybody, it was the elephant in the room. We got to start connecting down the field. They got to start making plays. I got to start throwing the ball better for those guys to make plays. And I think the good thing about that is just everybody was positive. Nobody was negative at practice. Man, I'm so proud of those guys, the way they played tonight, just because they kept a great attitude, and they came out here and they had a real good game. As far as Mike, man, Mike is the leader of that group. He's a senior. He's the leader of the receiver group. I feel like he keeps a lot of people in place, and just the way he played tonight, it's a testament to what kind of guy he is. He just works hard, and good things will happen for him.
All right, Derek, our last question for you comes from Tom D'Angelo of the Palm Beach Post. Tom, go ahead.
Hey, Derek, have you ever seen a depth chart with 9 guys listed as the starters?
No, that was the first time I seen that. But yeah, it's like it's like anything. Like I said, it's college football, big time college football. Anybody can play. You got to be worried about guys trying to take your job in a good way. I think competition brings out the best in a lot of people, and I think a lot of guys will continue to keep getting opportunities to get on the field, and I think it's always a good thing.
All right, Derek, thanks for taking the
Yeah,
time.
thank you. I want to say something. I want to say shout out to all the. First of all, my mom. She's a breast cancer survivor. I love her to death, strongest woman I ever met in my life. And just shout out to all the women that have been through it and just survived. Super strong. And thank you.